Yo, 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 what's up guys, and welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be working on the attachment system, and I'm also going to show you why I wasted 3 days trying to fix a bug which wasn't a bug. It was just sort of a series of nodes. The way I was doing it anyway. I'll show you. But what I need to do is, if you're watching after the stream, just jump a bit forward. I'm just going to quickly grab the link right in the Discord. It will take a couple seconds. We'll go here, we'll go everyone, join me live. That should be good, I believe. Yep. I'm assuming that everything's going to be good. We can get rid of that actually. This is all looking good. 39, yep, we can get rid of that. We can go into here. Let me show you pretty much what's happening. So I might as well just jump in game and show you actually. So now, if you haven't seen the update for the inventory system, weapons, instead of equipping them straight away, they go into inventory now, so you can equip them straight from your inventory. But what we're working on today is the attachment system. So this UI really isn't functional right now, except this button. But as you can see, when I attach my sniper, I've got a sniper attachment. Obviously, when I detach, I no longer have the silencer. But what we need to do is we need to work on the UI, because this is all constructed in a different way, because you can't technically construct these guns. Maybe I can work it out, but I think it would just be easier to do what I'm doing with the manual construction like that. So I'll show you how it works. So we've got our attachments. This is just a component, so you know, I've got the functionality, where is it? I've just got this. I've just got like the toggle attachment menu and stuff. And then I've got, just some an enum with some variables. But this is how it works. What you actually see in the widget is actually a 3D model, which has a 2D catcher component like this. So let me move a bit faster. So that's pretty much what it is, and that is actually in the world. Right here, so it's an actual 3D component. So this will get constructed depending on what type of gun you have. So all this logic needs to be built in. This is just standard. See if I go like this actually. No, construction script. I'll show you. So this is all being constructed. It's not really working, so we got to get all these properly working. So it's sort of just, I'm just setting what type of data. So, this is what we're going to work out depending on what they're holding. This is the data we're working with, sort of thing. So I determine what type of attachment it is, and then I just attach each attachment, because what I'm doing is I'm just constructing it manually. I just, I set the correct mesh, and then after the mesh I go through the attachment loop from the data, and then where is it? Here. And then I'll loop through the attachments and just attach these 3 attachments. So these are the only attachments you can have. These are sort of standard attachments. This collimator, I'm not 100%. I think that's got to do with the sights. I could be wrong, but the hand grip, these are just standard things. So these things are on assault rifles, I believe, and the long scope is for the sniper rifle, which turns a rifle into a sniper sort of thing. And then I just set each thing, but I'm actually setting all different. Actually, let me go like this and change some variables and see what happens when it changes. But all right, pistol. Laser, silencer. Let's turn that on. Let's just jump in the world to try and kick that thing in. And obviously nothing has changed. So okay. What I want to do actually, let me just quickly open up the comments on my phone. There it is. Open that. Shout it to the free viewers. How you doing, Danny Carney, mate? Welcome to the stream. 345 Studios, looking cool. Thanks, mate. So yeah, that's how it is. So I'm just constructing these manually, but I just thought, like, if the gun's getting constructed in the player's hand, maybe we can use some of that logic to construct this gun. So it's all automatic. Uh, okay, so what type of logic would it be? It would be essentially equip gun. Yes, it would. Equip weapon. Now look at this monstrous. What are these? These could be stop equipping. Check for interrupted equip. Unequip current. I actually upgraded that to a press and release. I don't know that. Okay. Equip weapon. All right. So where's the construction of the weapon? Weapon mesh location offsets. Animation blueprints. Uh, montage logic. Equip. This is a very complex but very well put together system, TPSK. If you're wondering what type of system this is, it's a third person shooter kit version 2.1. How you doing, Zero Paluba? Hopefully I pronounced that right. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to just work out if I can construct this, if there's some functionality that can construct this gun based off this data here, which it should because it's got everything, all the mesh data and everything. Maybe I can sort of copy this logic, but instead see, what I'm doing now is like I can just construct it manually like this. You know what I mean? And then just set, work out something here to work out which type of attachment needs to show at that given time, and that would work that way. But I'm seeing if there's actually any other functionality. Yeah, make it on weapon attachment system. Because there isn't any weapon attachment logic in the TPSK. You can just sort of set guns let guns spawn with a silencer or not. So I'm trying to make it so you can physically pick up attachments into your inventory, get a gun, and then literally attach and detach from your inventory. Current weapon attachment activation. What? Let's have a gaze at that anyway. Activate attachment. Okay. It should be near the end or something. Or it's in here. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I mean, it's only going to be like some simple logic to work out here. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. Actually, let me show you. Because if you're working with TPSK and you're actually trying to do this, you probably would have ran across this problem. But let me get out of that, and go into, what am I doing? Okay, game, attachments, UI, widgets, here, okay. So this button, press here. Alright, this is just what I've got working. But see this set array? Oh my lord, for 3 days I had this over here and setting this before I set any of this, and it just wasn't working. I was losing my mind. And then I just thought, oh, let's just put this over here and see what happens, and bang, it starts working. Is the guy letting you do the project with him? Happy with you showing code? Laugh aloud. I know a lot of companies wouldn't be happy with that, I guess. What do you mean, happy with showing code? Like if you're trying to hide your code, if you're trying to hide anything, you've got something to hide. And you know what I mean? If you've got nothing to hide, like coding wise, I'm trying to be transparent. Something that the the reason why I'm building this whole RPG, police RPG, is because of these asset flips. I just want somebody to finally make the game that these guys are just ripping everybody off for. And what I want to do differently is I want to be completely transparent. So literally, you're going to see from literally version 1.0. So in so many years, when this game finally comes out and all that sort of stuff, you're going to literally see from from version 1.0, the literally first build that I did, literally it took me 12 days and I showcased it on day 12 or something. And you're literally going to see from start to finish. And you're going to see there's going to be no crazy cutscene, like you're going to see gameplay, strictly gameplay, like every time. These aren't really these streams, these game dev and chill streams. These streams is what I was doing before. If you see the first 35 streams, it's my zombie game. So that was just something I was doing before. But with this RP project, we're doing developer live streams where we get in there and you can ask questions in real time. I've got the engine open. I can show you things in the engine. And even with these streams here, I literally, I'm still learning Unreal Engine. However, I do have 14 plus years knowledge in scripting San Andreas multiplayer servers, which is similar to 5M, and I had some pretty popular servers, one script or multiple scripts exceeding over 50,000 lines of code, over 180,000 registered users. So I've been doing this just with a 20-year-old GTA game, for the last 14 years. So since 2010. Very extensively. I'm very seasoned in programming, and that's why I've sort of learnt Unreal Engine, a little bit quicker than the average person because I understand logic. I understand how all these things need to work. So yeah, that's the goal. I've just had enough of these asset flips. You know what I mean? I reckon it's very damaging to the gaming industry. Steam, at the very least, needs to step in with some sort of regulatory system, human regulatory system, that plays these games and work out and can easily work out if it's an asset flip and then prevent that from happening. That's what they need to do. But because they're not doing it, us ethical indie developers need to do stuff like this. So that's what we're doing. We're making the game. I've had enough. We're just going to do it. All right, so here we go. Where was I? I had a rant, but anyway, there's a little rant. So, okay, so here's the logic. You'd assume that this node would work, or at least this node would work, or at least this node and this node will cancel each other out, but this just is how it works. And obviously, this is pretty stupid too, because I need to, if I don't do that, let's see if it actually, I can show you. If I don't do that, the attachments don't update. So that's probably the best logic I can work out until I completely rebuild the whole weapon system in C++ and just rebuild the whole dynamic. I need to actually do that with the character system, the way that animation blueprints work. There's like 30 animation blueprints where there should be one. But anyway. So, alright, so what am I showing? I'm showing you why I need to do that. So now we've got a silencer, right? That's a silencer, and now I'll detach. Oh, okay. So I'm wrong. Well, that's good. I don't have to do this nonsense here. So this nonsense was me trying to kick this in when this wasn't working. But now I don't need to do this, which is actually pretty good, because that was sketchy as. But anyway, okay. So now let's work this out. So when they press the silencer button, have we got the data here? We've got the TPSK reference, so we need to work out what type of weapon they got. Let's go into here. Let's start here. Toggle attachment. You must be holding a firearm. Okay, so interesting. So what I need to do is I don't need to do that. I need to do the opposite of this. I can go if this oh no, does not equal interesting. Oh, there's only so many. I'm just gonna have to build it like this. I'll just build all the prototypes like as quick as I can, and then I like to optimize afterwards. So pistol, we need a data asset pistol. Sorry, I'll jump back to the comments. Is it Yes, good about being transparent. Did you make the weapon attachment system, like the UI and stuff? Oh, yes. I created all of that myself. The weapon attachment, um, like, these things existed, but they weren't pickups. So I've created my own inventory system, so I just turned them into pickups. So now I'm doing the actual attachment logic. All right, let me think about this. So I need to make sure they're holding an actual weapon that can be attached, which would be one of these. It's either a pistol, an SMG, one of the rifles, or a sniper. So these will either be enabled or disabled depending on what type of guns you have. So say I have a pistol and a rifle, these will be highlighted. So essentially, like, you just have to have one weapon to be able to open this attachment menu, and then you can like seamlessly change from weapons. And like, say you find two attachments and you can put them both on in the same instance, sort of thing. Oh, well, not necessarily the same instance, but anyway, so that's what we're doing. But the information that's getting driven into here. Oh, okay. I'm doing this pretty much this logic here. So what I can do is maybe uh, um, what are we gonna call this? Oh wait. All right, let's just call that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that yet. All right, so if they got a pistol, it's all good. If they got one of these, it's all good. If they got one of these, it's all good. If they go here, I guess they're not. Let's see if that actually works. Oh man, have I got the component? Yes, I do. Nice. Uh, all right, let's just see if this actually works. Error, you are not holding a pistol, SMG, rifle, or sniper. Okay. It wouldn't even construct, but no, I need this. And that's hilarious. This thing opened before. Okay. I don't know if that was actually, but if we get a massive message, we'll just. But I think it's the other one. Right now, I'm just trying to work out the process from start to finish to see how we're going to do it. So, all right, we got that. Yeah, there we go. We're getting that message. That's nice. But why is it still constructing? Because of this. That's why it's going here. It's going this way because of this. So I have to do the logic on this side. Move that. Okay. Let's just see how this is going to look. DA pistol. So if they haven't got a pistol, or okay, This is just going to be a bunch of nonsense. Alright, so there's that. We'll go like that. Alright, so DA sub. So if they haven't got a pistol, a submachine gun, or one of the rifles, or a sniper, for each slot I now need to do this. Good lord. Okay. But let's just do it. So just get it working. Okay. Pistol, submachine gun, automatic. DA auto. Sorry guys, I've got like a brand new keyboard and it's so weird. Okay, DA. Wait, what am I doing? Alright, so slot 1 is just that. That's slot. Actually, let me do this. Put these. I just changed this, so I've got to do it back to front and make it easier for myself. So weapons, guns. Submachine gun and shotgun need to be slot 3. I think that's how I had it before. Now automatic, burst and sniper need to be converted to 2. Okay. Actually, this cannot be an OR. This needs to be an AND. An AND boolean, I believe. So if their slot 1 is not a pistol and their slot 2 is not... Look at this. If their slot 1's that... what? What happened there? Okay, DA pistol. Alright. Weapon definition slots 2. So 2 is... Oh my god, I just forgot what I just did. Oh my god. Alright, so the large primaries are slot 3. So slot 2 needs to be either an or just an SMG. Yep. I'm assuming it. Yeah, the AND boolean. It can't be an OR boolean. Okay, so there's that, and then now we've got a weapon. Weapon definition. Oh god. Weapon definition. Alright, so 3 needs to be auto. Oh my god, this mouse is all over the place, man. It's a real cheap, the only one I could get, but I'm so glad it was actually the keyboard because literally my NVMe storage just wouldn't load with my keyboard connected. And thank God it was that because I thought I just lost at least a week worth of backups, but I didn't, so that's good. DA sniper. I'm assuming that's going to be the Ode right there. Let's do this. What's this not boolean? Oh. So this actually should now actually give us the message that we need to see. If I do not have one of them. So I've got this and... Okay. Let's see if we can do it this way, actually. Actually, wait. Am I doing this correctly? Right. So if the weapon definition does not equal that, and their second slot does not equal that, am I doing it right? It's just hard to see the process in node form. If it does not equal that. Yeah, that should return. Okay. Debug time. Okay. Let's just. This is the only way you can visually see what's happening. Okay, pass one, pass two. Let's go. Pass one, pass two. Okay. Okay, that's not meant to be happening like that, but okay, pass one, pass two. Oh wait. Okay, so it's working back to front now. What? Okay, so the drop functionality is just all of a sudden broken. Okay. It's back to front now. Uh, I don't know. Let's just do an OR, an OR boolean. Maybe it just wants to be, it wants to be an OR boolean, so we'll let it be an OR boolean because it's working back to front. Uh, no, this needs to go there. And all right. I mean, like now. What on earth? So, okay, now. Okay, intermission for a second. And some chocolate milk. Power up. All right. So now we've got a back to front situation happening again. It's always funny when that happens. Okay. That's what I was gonna do. Get current weapon definition, but I think this still set, even if you holster the weapon, but weapon definition. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. Now this has to work, but if it doesn't, it wouldn't make sense. Okay. So, sniper rifle. So if they've got one of them, then we proceed. If we don't, we. You know what I could have done? I could have just whacked a not boolean onto that, and it would have flipped it, and it would have worked. But this is just cleaner, I think. Uh, yeah, beautiful. Now get rid of this bad boy, and I think I know actually what that is. Yeah. Alright, beautiful. Alright, now. Okay, this is where we send over the information. Oh, that's closing it. Okay. Okay, I'm not sending the weapon data. So let's do that for starters. Yeah, holding weapon, there it is. Let's do an instance editable on that. Uh, move this down. Holding weapon would be this. Look at this TPSK reference. I gotta like do this with interfaces eventually, but like I always say, throw it together at the first time. Alright, so now we've got the weapon data before we construct it. So now it's got the weapon data there. What? Oh look. I'm just getting the current weapon definition that way. Okay, so that was useless. That's just constructing the visibility in that. So that's that. It's got nothing to do with that. So now what I could do here actually, alright, so all I need to pass through to this logic, all I need to do is work out what slot it is. And this is where I can work out what slot it is. Weapon slot. Weapon slot. Weapon slot 1. This is weapon slot 2. What on earth is going on there? Okay, so submachine gun is slot uh slot 3, okay. Slot 3. And these bad boys here are slot. Oh man, my memory is just yeah, they're 3, okay. So this has to be slot 2, okay. now theoretically it doesn't matter what weapon I have. It's going to do the right slot. This determines what it is. Ah, maybe I can just use that variable there. And it will be beautiful. It would be all done in one hit. Yeah, weapon slot. Yep. That's all done. So now, theoretically, I could. Uh, I think that's going to work. Yep, I think that's going to work. Oh man, what? Oh, who cares what it looks like? Okay. Let's just see if that works, man. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna assume that this had something to do with it, like an. Alright, okay, so unequip current weapon. Skip that, because this is what I've done before to get it working. So equip weapon. Equip. Did I connect it? Yes, I did. Yeah. Alright, so the slot logic's not working now. Ah, this is getting called for every single attachment. Yep. Oh wait, no, there's the enabled check. Oh wait. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm assuming this will get called twice, this print string, if it's what I'm assuming. This will get called twice. But what the? Oh, okay. No, once. Okay. Okay. Now let's move backwards. Oh, but it's getting broken because it's getting broken. Okay, so you know what I could do? Oh wait, no. So something's happening here. I'm assuming because this is just getting called at least once and then breaking and then it's okay. Shout out to the one viewer. How long have we been going for? 40 minutes, not bad. We'll go for a little bit heaps longer actually. So alright, so let me Well, I guess it's just flipping it back and forth. Enabled, disabled. Let's see if that was the issue. Now it's working back to front again. So it thinks the sniper's on. Alright, so we need to do some sort of logic here. You know what? I'm just going to do this. We need to do it anyway for the to narrow it down. So that's what was happening. It was turning on the sniper pretty much, the laser. So we can narrow it down to that. So we only want to do that. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to duplicate this for each one. Okay. Right, this should be working normally, the right way around, I'm hoping. Oh, it's got... Okay. See, now, see how it doesn't... See, now I detached it, see how the thing's still attached? But see, if I go like this, and do the old, unequip a Rooney, unequip... This is sort of like me, you know, doing task manager and speaking to the manager, telling the engine to do what it needs, what it's told to do. So unequip current, equip. I just want to get this logic working, man, so I can just do the UI and then it's done. Like, it's just a simple attachment system. Okay, slot. Well, the slot was working. I bet you it's going to work now, watch. Then I'll prove to you that that's what the issue was. And the laser's on because the loop turned it on, and it stays on essentially until you... See? See how it's working now? I told you, but it works. If it works, don't touch it. That is the law. Okay. Alright. So now we got that. So now we just need to work out... So we actually got that... It seems stupid though that... Oh, this narrows it down to 1, that's why. Yep, I just got to duplicate that for the lasers. Alright, so let's just quickly do the laser so I can detach that. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. This whole thing needs to come down. Alright, so now we're doing a laser. So theoretically. Beautiful. I bet you can hear every single press I do on this mouse and keyboard. It's so cheap, it's just like... Alright. Alright, this is all working nicely, okay. So now, we got that gun down. Actually, no, theoretically, these should essentially work on any weapon. Let's just see that, actually. I should be able to just pick up this bad boy. I don't know why he's got the flashlight on. Detach flashlight. That didn't work. Attach silencer. Ah, it worked. Attach laser. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Okay. Oh yeah, the flashlight's not working because there is no button logic for it. Okay. Well, anyway, that's all starting to work nicely. Interesting. Okay, so let's go to this guy. All right. You'd think you'd be able to... Oh no, you have to look for the attachments. So now this is a... So now, essentially... Alright. Flashlight. Beautiful. Silencer. Yeah, nice. Alright, everything's working. Let's just double check the sniper's gonna work. And you cannot attach a... Oh, I don't think you can attach those other things. Oh, it's got a laser on it. See, no, you can't. You can only have a silencer on it. But why is this... All these attachments are on. I've got to fix this. Laser? No. I should remove that as an attachment. I think a laser on a sniper is not good. Okay. Long scope. Silencer. Hand grip, flashlight. Laser. Like, these are just going to get changed anyway when I... long scope, silencer. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to make it so you can... We'll just make it consistent. We'll just make it so you can see the... You can attach a laser. Where is it? Quickly check that. But all the logic's working nicely. Oh. It should be attached still though. Yep. Obviously the UI is not changing, and that's all we need to do now. Push it all into a reusable function. That's an idea. Does multiplayer and replication work? That's usually the trickiest part of making a multiplayer. Yes, if you don't understand client and server logic, but thankfully I do. Even though, well, I learned that I had to learn the hard way. There is no server client logic in San Andreas multiplayer, and you need to create your own server client logic. But everything is replicated. Everything that I've built is replicated. I'm just making it replicating it as I go. The only thing that's not replicated is TPSK, and I've actually revamped TPSK. Pretty much removed all the AI, all the stealth kill, all the turrets, all the nonsense, and there's only just locomotion and weapons now. So it's going to be much easier for me to replicate, but the whole thing's going to be rebuilt. So replication will just come with that rebuilding stage. Which will be a C++ conversion. It won't be 100%, but knowing me, I will try and get it as close to 100% as possible. But I don't think you can go completely 100%. But the things that I will be replicating off the bat will be, player movement, your projectiles, all the things that need to be replicated. You can't sort of build. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build dedicated server-based multiplayers where there's 100, maybe up to 250 players on each server, and blueprints just aren't going to cut it for that. So that's pretty much standard. You need to optimize with C++, but that's coming. So, but yes, I do understand maybe a little bit more than I should about replication. Even though I am a beginner, I started a beginner in Unreal Engine. I started full-time building games in Unreal Engine about early 2023. So so that's when I sort of started. I started to get a little bit confident, and then I started that zombie project. But now I'm a lot more confident than I was, months ago, and I'm constantly learning. I do this every single day. So, and I plan to do this for the rest of my life. I absolutely love programming. It's when I'm not programming, I'm thinking about programming. I crave this game, and that's where my creations come from, the craving, the vision. But anyway, that's where we are. So where are we with the stream? Anyway, we've been going for 53 minutes. You know what? I might show you. Some of you might actually haven't seen this, but there is an update to the phone system. So if you're new and you haven't really seen the phone system, we've got, obviously I need to, this is just built this way just for now. In a future update, I need to sort of build the rest of this logic, but you can ring people, so you'll be able to ring players. They'll have their own individual numbers, which you'll be able to add to your contacts. You'll physically get messages. Let's see if I've got this. So there's error messages, information messages. So this can be like, too heavy to fit in your inventory, you're not holding the right weapon. This can be like, you've just clocked on as a police officer. But then you can get text messages, which will come up like that, obviously. And then when you open your phone, you'll see a little red dot here with how many messages, unread messages you got. And obviously, this is just a screen here. I haven't really built any logic. I just made this. This is how it's going to be when you've got no messages. There's a little settings. You can change wallpapers. We've got, leaf background. We've got a cat background. We've got fireworks. There probably will be more that I'll add, but these are just some I've added. You can, like right now, there's only a dark mode, but there's going to be a light mode. I need to just make dark versions of all these icons before I can do that. And obviously there is a font that we're using for the game logo, so that font will be sort of our font, which will be in here as well, so you can have the sort of original font. You can change your ringtones. There's just a couple right now, but what I wanted to show you actually is the GPS system. So this is actually a real-time satellite view of the player. All it is it is a 2D camera, just like this weapon weapon 3D model, but it's just a 2D camera component above the player. As you can see, it updates in real time, and it also, if I can turn around like that, it shows you, the direction you're facing, your actual exact position, and you can zoom in and out. So I thought that's just a little, because like this way you can sort of zoom right out like this and actually see your surroundings and see, what's happening over around like that. So it's going to be a way to sort of, work out where you are. And also I'm going to add the location. So I'm going to code in the functionality for it's going to show you your location, the actual weather details and everything. It's going to have the time detail and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's where we are. But that's the GPS system we're looking at. So there's the phone. There's a little sneak peek at that. If you're actually new to the whole project, I've been working on store clerks. So you can buy consumables and tools from general stores. These guys are going to be able to be robbed at gunpoint soon. We've got a gun store. You can buy your attachments. You got your different types of ammunition that you can buy. And obviously a police armorer, which is just like a gun store, but everything's free and only police officers can actually, interact with them. But they're going to be inside police stations sort of thing. So the interiors, like the police station, is going to be just like GTA 5. Not every single building you're going to be able to walk into, but the main buildings, like a police station, a gas station, I can't think of other things, but there will be, there won't be loading screens, multiple levels, types of stuff, unless I can work out some sort of virtual world system that we do in San Andreas multiplayer, and I think maybe in 5M as well, where it gives us the ability to use the same interior over and over as many times as we want. So if I can create, I haven't really looked into that, so if I can create like a virtual world system where I can do that, we can have an infinite amount of apartments, almost. I'll make it so you can, as a server owner, you can walk up to any skyscraper and sort of do a command and build and turn that skyscraper into an apartment building, which will then generate levels based on, it's going to generate 10 levels. So there's going to be 10 levels with multiple apartments. On each level, and once they all fill up that whole 10 levels, all of them sell, it automatically generates another 10 levels. So you've essentially got an infinite amount of apartments. So you could have hundreds of thousands of players, you know what I mean? Sort of packed level actors. What do you mean, Brad Hurst? What does the size of the what does the size map for the character look like? What do you mean the size map for the character? I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah, that's the idea. But anyway, guys, that's where we are. So we're at the 1 hour mark, and that's probably where we're going to leave it. So that's all we're going to do. So I'll probably get this. The only thing I need to do now is just make sure this generates correctly, and that's all that needs to happen for this 3D model. Let me quickly go here. So this 3D model is essentially just going to automatically shift, to have the right attachments for the right gun. And when I click, say I've got, look, let's see if it actually works. So, if I got this, and then one of these, you will notice, it's not working. But anyway, that's meant to work. So the sniper's there, so you'll be able to switch from like sniper and be able to do that. So that's the idea for that. So all I need to do is just make sure this updates. But that's pretty much where it is. So I probably won't even, you know what? Let's see how easy it's actually going to be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work out a way to do it. So I'm probably just gonna leave that. I'll do that off stream, and probably be able to do a video of the final attachment system, and then potentially I'll do another stream in the next couple of days or whenever I can next. But anyway, guys, that's probably where we're gonna leave it. if you're wondering what this game is, or you want to learn more information about the game, jump into the description. There's a project documentation link. It's got all the information about the game, our milestones, and all that sort of stuff. Or you can go and watch the first devlog, which was released a couple of weeks ago. This version that I'm working on now is version 1.1, which will be coming out pretty soon. Once I get this attachment system done, I'm really just trying to finish all the groundwork and get this UI done, and then I can start working on some really cool stuff, which is a gunpoint robbery system for clerks, and start giving these guys some functionality and some life, sort of thing. But anyway, that's pretty much where we're going to leave it. Right click on the character blueprint and select the map. Right click on the character, what? Right click, oh, yeah, the reference view you mean. Right click on the character. There's, oh, size map. Interesting. I've never seen this before. What on earth is this? Oh, this is, I guess this is how you see optimization wise, you know, the difference between hard and soft object references. I don't know what any of this means, but I'm assuming it's to see how optimized at least this character blueprint is. But I don't know optimization wise, but it's very well put together, this script. I also think there is nothing running on tick. When considering the last script that I used, ATPS, there was about 10 things running on tick. I couldn't believe it. All running like 60 frames a second, like 60 times a second. I think that's running like 60 frames a second, yeah. But anyway, guys, that's probably where we're going to leave it. But there's the size map. I've never seen that before. I didn't know what that was, but I'm assuming it's got something to do with... I'm assuming that the size map would become you know, smaller size if you have soft object references, because hard object references, which is essentially just like a static mesh or even an icon like a texture 2D, that's a hard object reference. So say you have a system, you know, an inventory system with like 300 icons. When the inventory system's running in the game, all those icons are loaded. So if you put like if you make them soft object references, it only loads it when it needs to be loaded. So then it becomes more optimized. That's what I'm thinking. That whole size map and all that's got to do. I'm actually yet to convert the inventory system over to soft object references for the pickups, the pickup meshes, and the 2D icons. But that's something, you know, optimization stage, which I'm slowly doing as I go. Once I complete something, I optimize it, get it to its most final stage possible, and then I move on to something else. But to give you maybe a little bit of an idea what's going on here, let me go to changelog. So this is the changelog for version 1.1. This is what I've done, or, you know, obviously working on as well, and this is what I plan to do at least for this update. So I've done all this. This has just started to prototype the police logic, so you can clock on and off as a police officer, and a gunpoint robbery system. I actually can't wait to get into that, but I just want to finally get everything done, all the groundwork, because all this includes all the framework and everything as well. But anyway, guys, I'll get back to on the car stuff. What do you mean the car stuff? I'll do you some more updates later. No worries, mate. Young Jojo. Have you done a package build yet? No, Brad. But I plan to do it like ASAP, which is by the time I finish this, I'm going to do a build. But it's actually fairly small. I actually cut the size of the project in half just by removing all the AI and all that sort of stuff, because like the default TPSK is about 10 gigabytes, and look, my project with all my additions is barely 6 gigabytes, so I've literally cut it in half, and it's also increased about 10 FPS. Let me show you. I'll show you how much FPS I'm getting. It was averaging about 60 FPS, but So right now in the editor, guys, while I'm streaming, I'm getting 60 frames a second. 58, 50, that's 60 frames a second. But if I stop streaming and stop recording, it would be up to 70, 80 frames a second. So it's averaging about 70 to 80 frames a second, like in the editor and all that. So that's actually really good. Uh, where they can make a decision, where they can make decisions their own based off what's going around them. What do you mean, mate? For example, when you point a gun to them, they can cycle through a tree and make the decision. Yeah, I actually, yeah, I can't wait to get right into that. That like I love AI. I'm actually known to create some really good zombie AI in San Andreas multiplayer. So AI is something that I'm very experienced with, and I really can't wait to mess around with all that sort of stuff. It's definitely going to be a behavior tree, but maybe you can jump into Discord and teach me a few things before I even look into it. I'm just assuming there's an ability. Like if there is no ability for the AI to, or for the NPC to detect that a gun's being pointed at it, I'd have to build that functionality in. But if that functionality is already built in, that'd be cool. But if you want to give me some tips, man, jump into the Discord link in the description, the community Discord, and hit me up in the Discord, man. But yeah, that's where we are, guys. That's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. But like I said, if you want to learn more about this game, hit the project documentation link in the description. There's not much information there, but it will be updated over time. I will be adding more information. Or jump into the community Discord if you'd like to help out with the development. I'm taking on pretty much anyone that has skills and experience in a certain area that can help us with this project. I'm pretty much willing to take on anyone that's willing to jump in and help me out with the project, because that's the whole point of this project, is to be a community driven project where us, the gaming community, us, the ethical game developers, come together and actually create this game that these clowns are ripping people off for. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave this stream. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace. Okay.